Happy Halloween, everyone, and have I got a treat for you? This film is generally accepted as one of the worst films ever made. Written by, directed by, and starring Harold P. Warren, this is Manos, The Hands of Fate. I'm Jay Harangue and I've wasted hours of my life watching terrible films.
You should subscribe.
So we start by meeting this family on the way to their vacation. Husband Michael, wife Margaret, and daughter Debbie, who has a dog called Peppy. I should explain at this point that everything in this film is terrible. And I mean everything. But the worst thing about it is definitely the dubbing.
We should be pretty close right now. The agent said it was about 12 miles from Highway 10, and that was Highway 10 back there.
Oh my gosh.
These people are American and they're speaking English, but the dubbing is so bad you'd think it was a foreign film. The worst job they do is with the daughter Debbie.
I'm getting cold, Mother, and hungry.
Not sure about you, but I don't even think that's a child's voice. I think that's a grown woman, possibly even a man. So from now on, she'll be voiced by me. So let's start this again. Yeah! Anyway, Debbie's getting bored in the car, so Margaret suggests they sing a song.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is
down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Merrily, 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 life is down the stream.
But oh no, they've been pulled over by the police.
All right, mister. I see you have a taillight problem.
Can't you give us a break, officer?
Well, all right, all right.
What? That was pretty easy. Anyway, so it's back on the road, and they drive past this couple making out in their car, in a scene that goes on and on and on.
On and 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 on.
All for this.
I wonder where they're going.
Man, like there's nothing up that road.
Brilliant. But oh no, the police approach them too.
Why don't you guys leave us alone?
Anyway, Michael and his family are lost, but then a house appears out of nowhere. Margaret's like, let's ask that guy at the door for directions.
I am Torgo. I take care of the place while the master is away.
Okay, at this point you'd assume that Torgo was fucking mental. I wouldn't even trust him with directions. But Michael suggests to Margaret, without asking Torgo, that they spend the night there. Margaret's like, fuck that guy's seriously creepy.
Don't worry about it. We're here now, and I'm sure the master won't throw us out.
What? This is shit. Anyway, then they stare at Torgo for ages, waiting for him to agree to let them stay.
Very well. The master will be very disturbed.
Yeah, don't let that put you off, Michael. And it gets worse. Michael gets Torgo, who didn't want them there and is clearly disabled, to carry his bags into the house. When they get inside, they stare for ages at the weird decorations, including this painting.
Must be the master himself.
It must be.
Mommy, Peppy wants to play.
Stop it.
Michael asks Torgo where the master is.
He has left this world. But he is with us always. No matter where we go, he is with us.
At this point, I'd probably get right out of there and just sleep in the car.
Yes.
But they don't.
Oh.
Margaret's like, this is too weird now. And Torgo's like, don't worry, madam. The master likes you.
I thought you said he was dead.
No, madam, not dead the way you know it. He is with us always.
Margaret's like, Michael, come on, this is fucked up.
Nothing to worry about. It's only your imagination.
No, it isn't. Has she imagined the painting or all the stuff Torgo said to them?
No.
They hear a howling noise outside, and Peppy goes to investigate. Then they hear barking. Michael's like, stay here, I'll go and check this out, and gets his gun from the car. But oh no, Peppy's dead. Margaret's like, what sort of place is this? And Michael's like, it's okay, I'll take care of everything. I'm not making this up, this is what he's actually saying. So he goes to bury Peppy. Then they talk openly about what happened in front of Debbie.
Oh, Mike, what could have done it?
Honey, it was probably some animal from the desert.
But then...
Mommy, where's Peppy?
He went away, baby. Went away while you were asleep.
What?
You just said an animal from the woods must have done it, right in front of her. This is shit. Margaret's like, okay, that's enough. I want to leave now. And Mike agrees. He then tells Torgo to put his luggage back in the car.
Fast, damn it, fast.
Excuse me?
This isn't a hotel. Why is he ordering him around? Anyway, Michael goes out to the car, but oh no, it won't start. Meanwhile, Torgo is staring at Margaret while she packs. Torgo's like, Margaret, the master's decided that he wants you to be his wife.
He loves beautiful women.
But I've decided I want you as well. Then he starts touching her hair like this.
Mike!
But he's still trying to get the car started.
Where in the world can he be? Mike!
Sorry, but he's tiny and he's disabled. Why wouldn't she just batter him? Anyway, Michael's back and she's decided not to even mention that incident.
Oh, I see.
He's like, yeah, the car won't start, so we're stuck here. He asked Torgo if he can use the phone, but the master doesn't approve of phones, and the nearest payphone is 10 miles away.
10 miles? Might as well be 10,000 miles.
Really?
No, not really, but they agreed to stay the night anyway. Then Debbie leaves the room. They start panicking because they can't find her, but then she turns up with a new dog. They're like, Debbie, get away from that thing. It could be dangerous.
I just wanted a new doggy.
Michael's like, Debbie, where did you find that dog? And she leads them here, where this is going on. They're like, fuck this, and run back inside. Outside, Torgo is telling the master, who's asleep, that he wants Margaret for himself, because the master already has all the wives he needs. And it does look like the master has built up quite the collection. So Torgo starts touching them. As Margaret gets ready for bed, Torgo watches through the window. Although we don't see Torgo knocking one out over Margaret, it's certainly implied. She thinks she's seen someone there, but no. Then we get this scene. I don't know where Mark's running off to, but this happens. Okay, let's look at that again. Bit of a jog, stop, smack, jump. Bit of a jog, stop, smack, jump. Ridiculous. They seem to forget that Torgo was disabled there for a minute, but they remember again when he tries to tie Michael to this tree.
On and on and on and on and on. And on 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 and on.
Then Torgo cripples back to the house where the master has awoken. Cut to that couple who were making out earlier, and again they're sat in their car getting it on.
On and on and on and on and on. And on 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 and on.
But oh no, the police are back.
Just get.
And that's the last we see of that couple.
Really?
Yeah, I have no idea why they were even in the film. This is shit. Cut back to the house where the master is performing some ritual to his god Manos. And here's where we get our first look at his costume. Look at that.
Wow.
Then all his wives wake up and start arguing. Some of them are annoyed that there's a child in the house because they've never sacrificed one before. But others like, we only need the woman, we should kill the dad and the girl. The master's like, okay, I'm the master. And I say the child dies. And it seems they all blame Torgo for letting Debbie into the house in the first place. When the master walks away, the wives carry on arguing. Then there's this fight.
You're all mad, the whole lot of you.
Okay, this goes on for ages and there's no point to it whatsoever. So let's get back to Torgo, who's sleeping on a pile of dirt. The master wakes him up and he's like, Torgo, I know you came to my tomb when I was asleep and touched one of my wives.
But, Master, you have 6 wives. Why can't I have one for myself?
But he's like, sorry, Torgo, that's not how it works. And yeah, we're going to kill you now and that family. So Torgo decides to turn on the master and just look at this dubbing.
You'll never kill them. I'll help them.
That doesn't look good.
Then the master uses this stick or whatever it is to put Torgo to sleep. One of the master's wives goes out to the tree to wake Michael up. She tries kissing him first, but when that doesn't work... But that doesn't work either. So she goes back to the fight that's still going on. Margaret is woken up by the fighting noises and sees the master staring at her through the window. Although we don't see the master.
Yeah, I've heard the spiel.
Then the master goes out to break up the fight again. He's like, come on guys, stop this. We all need to kill Torgo. So they put him on this thing, start slapping him and then set fire to his hand. At this point, I have no idea what's going on. This is shit. Cut to Michael, who's woken up and just walks away from the tree. He runs back inside and he's still having to be convinced by his wife to leave.
Okay, honey, we'll leave. We'll hide in the desert. Someone will help.
That is a great plan. Outside, this is going on. I think he blames her for starting the fight. Michael, Margaret, and Debbie are now making their way to the desert, and they just keep falling over. My God, this is shit. Look at these falls. Anyway, back at the tomb, the master's been told about their escape, and he's like, find them. Manos must be served. And oh God, Margaret stacked it again. And this time she's like, I can't make it. But she better start moving, because the master, his dog, and his wives are all out hunting for them.
Let's go back. They'll never think of looking for us at the house.
What?
You know, you might have a point there.
Unbelievable. Oh no, there's a snake. No, not that one. This one.
Daddy, I'm scared. Where's my puppy?
Please, Debbie, not now.
In the morning, we see them back at the house and they're greeted by the master, who's completely out of focus. Michael shoots him in the head, but nothing happens. At an unspecified time later, we see two women turn up at the house. Michael has replaced Torgo, and Margaret is one of the master's new wives. And so is Debbie.
Ew.
Anyway, that's the end of the film. So until next time. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. And please consider joining my Patreon. There's a link in the description. Thank you.